unscathed by battle and the devastating memories of the past. But the decision was not his alone, for he was not the over-stallion of Riverherd, and neither was Thunderwing. The mighty crimson-feathered bay had given up his power when he followed Star, and he was now known as Thunder Sky. Star had formed a council to govern Riverherd. They met daily to discuss their future, and Star trusted that an appropriate home would be decided upon soon. In the meantime, Riverherd lived peacefully in the vein, but trouble, it seemed, had found them. Star and the others scanned the terrain far below their hooves. The great river that had led them to the coast was just a thin blue line. The trees were shapeless green clumps, and the grazing Riverherd pegasi were the size of ants. Star squinted his eyes, and things became clearer. He could make out the colors of the pegasi, even spotting Morningleaf's aqua feathers. From there he surveyed the terrain, sectioning it into shapes so he wouldn't miss anything. Suddenly a movement caught Star's eye, so stealthy he might have imagined it. He blinked, shaking his head. "Did you see something?" asked Hazelwind. "I thought so, but I can't be sure." The patrol tensed, and Dewberry spoke. "Trust your eyes, Star." He had seen movement, and she was right. He shouldn't doubt his own eyes. "Yes, I saw something." "Take us to it," Hazelwind said, ears pinned. Star curled his wings, held them tight, and plunged head first. The 8 others followed, plummeting toward land like diving hawks. Star narrowed his eyes against the sharp wind, his teeth rattling and his wings shaking as he sliced through the cross-currents, picking up speed. The curve of the horizon flattened as the ground raced toward him, ready to slam into him. But everything also became clearer, easier to see. The individual rocks, the leaves, and the thing that had trotted across his vision, its color blending so it was almost invisible. With another sudden movement, the figure appeared in sharp relief. "It's a puma," Star whinnied. "I see it," said Hazelwind. The big, tawny cat was stalking a small palomino yearling who had drifted away from the herd to graze on fresh grass. Star whistled a warning to her. "No!" Hazelwind neighed to Star, but it was too late. Star's throat tightened as he watched the palomino react to his warning. She spread her wings to fly away, but only made it several feet up in the air before the leaping puma's claws sank into her feathers. The cat dragged her to the ground, and within seconds it had its jaws around her throat. Hazelwind hurtled past Star and rammed the big cat. The stallion, the palomino, and the puma tumbled across the grass. Star and the others landed, surrounding Hazelwind. Dewberry kicked the puma until it let go of the yearling, who then raced away on hoof, her injured wings fluttering behind her. The big cat backed toward the trees, hissing and spitting, then turned and ran. Star was confused and shocked. "I'm sorry," he said. He would have to do better to protect his herd. Hazelwind landed and folded his wings. "Movement attracts cats, Star. We had time to reach the yearling before the puma attacked her, but once she bolted, it had to act." Hazelwind took a deep breath. "But don't be upset. You spotted the creature, and that ultimately saved the palomino's life. You did well. Let's go see how she is." Star and the patrol returned to Riverherd. The medicine mare was already tending the palomino, packing her wounds with leaves. "Would you like my help?" Star asked her. He hadn't healed anyone since he'd brought Morningleaf back to life on his birthday. Sweetroot shook her head. "The fangs just grazed her. She's sore, and she lost some hair and feathers, but it's nothing my herbs can't cure." The palomino yearling, a refugee from Desert Herd, was trembling. "We don't have cats where I live," she said, tossing her mane. "I mean, where I used to live." Star remembered the night this filly arrived. She'd escaped with her family, but her parents and siblings had been caught and killed by Desert Herd warriors. She'd only survived because she'd gone to a river to drink, and the patrol hadn't seen her. When she arrived in the vein, she was almost dead with exhaustion and terror. Star's wings sagged with sorrow. He looked at Sweetroot, who'd been treating his wounds and counseling him since